Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Hopefully a fantastic afternoone, evening, and good night. My name is Sweevee. Today we are finally playing the Pancake episode for OneShot. Now if you don't know what OneShot is, go play the game or watch someone else play the game. Sadly, we've already done a playthrough of it. So yeah, this is, from what I've gathered, is an add-on, just a little bit of extra content, a little bit of spice, just to give it to us. Yeah, literally called the Pancake one-shot episode. Now, I learnt my lesson last time that similar to Doki Doki Literature Club, it kind of breaks the fourth wall a bit, and I'm unsure if this episode will do that. So instead of screen sharing, instead of game capturing, I'm going to be doing a display capture instead. And so I realized my entire desktop was very messy, so I had to clean it up. So hopefully it's a lot better. Also, hello Kerbal, welcome. Hello Smarter, and hello everyone who may be lurking. Let's get straight into it. Let's get straight into it. I forget all of the controls, by the way. Hi everyone. As you know, it's the 10-year anniversary of OneShot. Well, the original version, anyways. So I thought I'd decorate the cafe. We opened extra early today, so nobody's shown up yet. Except me! It's Nico! Oh, let's still go. Yeah, okay, that's enough. Okay, so this is the vibe we're getting. I'm here on a very special mission today. Can you guess what it is? Oh, what accent did I give this person? I gave everyone, like, voices in the first playthrough of, well, the only playthrough of OneShot I've had, but I don't know what voices I gave them, so I'm just gonna be making new ones for them today. Does it involve a celebration cake? Of the pan variety? How'd you know? You, literally told me a minute ago before the cameras turned on. Oh. Right. Today, I will be showing everyone how to make Mama's special pancakes. And he'll be helping. Because he's a grown-up and I'm not old enough to use the stove without adult supervision. I mean, that's fair enough. Also, thank you for Boozle for the follow. I really appreciate it. Hello, how you doing? What accent? Maybe proper, but didn't you, like, set things on fire before? I think God counts as adult supervision. Oh, the little woo face. Oh. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, then follow me to the kitchen. Okay. Italian! Maybe give it like Italian accent. I feel like it's gonna morph into something that's not Italian at all. This is the pancake recipe. This is so, oh my gosh, how do we, okay, we're using the arrow keys on this. So if you don't, oh, let me move my mouse out of the way, sorry. So if you don't know, it's been 10 years since OneShot came out, and I only played this game last year, which is so weird to think about, because it is one of my favorite it has become one of my favorite indie games ever, and I just didn't know about it. You want me to hug the kangaroo? I can do that. Come here, Kangi. Thank you, Otter. Thank you so much. Oh, you want me to hug the kangaroo for longer? I can do that as well. This is the kitchen. I cleaned it up pretty good. You'd never know that we had a fire last week. Another one? Right. Robots are surprisingly flammable. I mean, depends, I guess? Are they? Maybe, do the robots wear clothes? I guess they would. The clothes are flammable, I'm sure, surely. 10 years since the Steam release, or since the Flash game. You said original, so I'm assuming the Flash game. RIP Flash, may you rest in peace. Oh, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. My co-workers aren't here because they're still getting repaired for fire damage, so we won't have any extra help today. Do you think we can handle it? Do you think you can handle it? Of course, I help Mama out in the kitchen all the time, especially when making pancakes. I even wrote down the recipe. Whoa, so many pages! And surprisingly legible for crayon. Like I said, these pancakes are very special, so I wrote a lot. This, when it came out, like the special episode on Itch.io, you can download the actual pancake recipe, which I have done, and I want to try and make them because they look delicious. Kerbal says, the best piece of Sweevee lore is that I want to say around 4 years ago, he believed Lapras could fly during a Pokemon playthrough, and I shall never let him forget. That is the deep Sweevee lore. And I got a little plushie to commemorate it as well. Pancakes? Yes, pancake salty. Heck yeah. Didn't you pre-make them for today's stream? No, in this case, I did not prepare these earlier off stream. It's the cooking stream that you wanted? This is the cooking stream. It takes Mama a long time to make start to finish. Also, welcome, Salty. Hopefully having a good one. She even makes the syrup herself. Okay, I've never made syrup for pancakes. Wow, sounds like a lot of work. Sometimes in life, you gotta work hard. Oh, it says here that we need cups of things. What are cups? Huh? Measuring cups? You have to measure cups? Not sure if I get it. Don't you cook for your full-time job? How do you cook without measuring cups? Or measuring spoons? How do you know how much flour to use? Weigh it? Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a good point. Sweevee, for old sake, I started making jokes about that while in high school, and I graduate from uni this year. Holy crap, congratulations! Well, almost congratulations, but preemptive congratulations of graduating high school. That's amazing. Ah! Oh my god, so cool! I hear people in the city do that. Sounds like a hassle. They'd have to use a scale every time they cook. Well, we do live in a city. No, not your city, my city. The cities we have back at home. Oh, right. Using a scale all the time sounds hard. I mean, it's not hard. It'd be much easier if we had measuring cups and spoons. I still don't know what those are, though. Like, amount-wise? Maybe we need to get some help. This is like... God. What do you prefer? Do you prefer measuring in cups or spoons? I think it depends on how much I'm using. If I'm making cookies like I did last night, I weigh it. Absolutely. But if it's like, I don't know, a small bit of sugar, I'll use like spoonfuls of sugar. Makes the medicine go down. I'll use spoonfuls usually. So it depends on it. I know at the back of the box they'll tell you like both, like using cups, spoons, and in grams and such. So you measure in rocks. Cups, the American way. Wait, Salty, in the American way, does it at least have grams on the back on the instructions? I measure in rocks with a balancing scale. Thanks. I bought a Lapras neon sign and never explained it to my family. What the Lapras neon sign? I thought neon signs were expensive. Damn. American is the best way. I will respectfully disagree. Maybe we need some help. Hold on. Are you gonna get... Oh, you bought a friend. Yep, and he's willing to help us. Willing isn't exactly the right word here. Oh, my boy! Hello! Oh. I'm sorry, I'm just listening to the music. It's beautiful. God, I love it. This better be good. Of course. I wouldn't call you if it wasn't for an emergency. A dire, sticky, sugary, delicious emergency. You want me to do gram conversion, don't you? Maybe. So much for this not being a pain in the... Assuming that you do not need perfect conversions, I should be able to help. This world is only calibrated to the metric system, and my database on other units only has a limited sample size that does not account for various contingencies. So, it might not be exactly... How much does a cup of flour weigh? 120 grams, roughly. Whoa, you answered that so fast. A simple query like that does not take long to... How much does 3 cups of water weigh? 720 grams. How about half a cup of beans? Depends on the bean. Pinto. 70 grams, and why do you even need beans to make pancakes? How about 100 cups of ice cream? Vanilla. To 21,400 grams or 21.4 kilograms. Are you having fun? Is a kilogram of steel heavier than a kilogram of feathers? You silly bugger. I use cups or scale depending on the recipe. Okay, so I think, yeah, we kind of cook, bake similarly. So spoilers for Solstice, shaking my head. Do not test my patience. Oh my god. Oh, while you were gone, I dug this thing out from the storage. What is it? Why don't you turn on the switch and find out? Wait, I thought this was a cake. Ah, a music player. I thought it would be fitting here. Does it play any other songs? It's only the birthday song, I'm afraid. Aw, I wanted it to play heavy metal like in the cooking shows. It's also kind of funny that you have to light it on fire every time. I know. I like it though. Fire is cool. Fire is hot, actually. Nico, you little... See, this is why I need a Nico plush. Just so I can... You're adorable! I think it's a level 3 safety violation and therefore extremely stupid. Don't worry, the candle isn't real.
Shikanoko no konoko koshitantan.
Oh, I thought it was gonna keep going. Never mind. GG, have a fun good night. Oh, the stream goes amazing. Thank you so much, Purple. I appreciate you popping by. As I always say, don't die, eat your greens, and I'll see you later. Have a good one. Mwah. And congratulations on graduating. Convincing though, right? Oh, then it's just stupid. Oh. So, wait, am I on the Nico, well, the OneShot subreddit? I don't think I am. I should probably go on the OneShot subreddit. Because I want to see if anyone's made the pancakes that they're making, that we're going to make here. Frying pan makes pancakes. I mean, you're not wrong. What do we do first, though? Now that the proto's here to help us, we can continue. For those of you following along, you would need a gram scale. But if you have measuring cups and spoons like I do at home, you could use those instead. It would probably be a lot easier. Nico, you... Next up, the ingredients. Since this recipe is long, we should probably split it into 3 parts. It kinda is 3 recipes in one. That's what Mama does. You have to do it in a specific order for the best results. Okay, I'll get everything ready. Quite the list we have here. So it's the internet. Of course someone made them. How come? Like, my favorite indie games, like, have, like, food-related stuff at the end of them. I mean, the only one I could think of at the moment is Celeste with the strawberry pie. The issue is, I don't like strawberry pie. And so it was very cute to see the ending of Celeste have, like, a picture and you can get a recipe for the strawberry pie. But I don't like fruit in my pies. I don't know. It's not my cup of tea. It's too melty. I know people like that. Some people like that texture, but for me, it's too gooey, too meh. These are hazelnuts. Mama always starts with this step, where she turns hazelnuts into hazelnut candy. You sprinkle them on top of the pancakes later. She also says this recipe is pretty dangerous for a kid, so I normally help with the first steps. First, I cut a piece of parchment paper with scissors and put it on a baking pan or anything that's heat-proof. Then, you need to get a knife and cutting board. I'm not old enough to use knives on my own either, so you'll have to do this part. Okay. Take about half a cup of hazelnuts, 65 grams, and cut them like this. Then you pick out all these big pieces. So, bam, bam, bam. Oh, so they're meant to be chunky. People made the Helltaker pancakes. They have pancakes in Helltaker? I haven't delved into Helltaker. It's a free game though. I'm surprised I haven't. Is it a good would you recommend it? You don't want the crumbs because they'll burn. Oh, you can save the crumbs and just mix it with the hazelnut flour though. Smart. Now you need a frying pan, but not for pancakes. Toast the hazelnut pieces on the pan on low or medium heat for 5 minutes until they turn brown and smell nice. I've never cooked hazelnuts. You need to have berry pie a la mode. Huh? Careful though, you don't want it to burn. As they won't burn if I'm stirring them the whole time. Oh, the sizzles. Oh, I think it's just about done. Whoa, that was fast. So you have it on like medium heat? No, more on the low side. But it's only been 3 minutes. All stoves and pans are a little different, so they heat up at different speeds. Okay, well, then you turn off the heat and dump out all the hazelnuts onto a plate or a bowl.
Pie à la mode, literally pie in the current fashion. Fashionable pie 1 is pie served with ice cream. The French culinary phrase à la mode used in the name of this American dessert is also encountered in other dishes such as bœuf à la mode, beef à la mode.
Oh. Pie served with ice cream. I mean, I don't like fruit though in pies, so I probably wouldn't like it though. I'm sure it smells and looks amazing, but yeah. Oh, do you remember like when the Overwatch Cassidy short came out and he was eating, I think, apple pie and it looked absolutely scrumptious? It's like, oh, that looks delicious, but I know I'm gonna hate it. I know that's a very specific reference, but still. Fine, have pumpkin pie. I don't like pumpkins. I'm so sorry. I'm so picky. Or just the counter if it's clean. Then you wipe down the pan really good with a damp towel and get rid of all the burnt bits. You can put the pan back on the warm stove to evaporate off the water. You'll need the pan dry for next step. Now, the skin should be loose on the hazelnut pieces, so you can rub the pieces between your hands to get all the skin off. Oh, I see. Are they cool enough to touch yet? Yeah. Oh, let me do it. Mama always lets me do this part. I like to use my sleeves. Ew. Wait, but Mama isn't around to wash my coat afterwards. If you use your bare hands, it'll probably take longer. Why not just use a towel? Oh, smart. But not all of the skin will come off, and that's okay. Then put the hazelnut pieces back into the pan, just like last time. And don't put in any crumbs, okay? Because they'll turn into burnt pieces, and that'll not be good. How big are these hazelnut pieces? They look like a lot. I'll just throw the crumbs away this time, since it's mostly just skin and burnt bits anyways. Pecan pie. Is it as good as they say it is? Isn't that like from a meme or something? No, it's a different pie. Never mind. I talk into memes. I went to my sister's house last night and she was telling me that she used the meme brother to explain to my nephew how to pronounce in were. I think it was? Yeah, so the word were, brother, and then he got it and he was able to say it. That's adorable. And very smart. Then you add a quarter cup of sugar to the pan. 50 grams. Bro, Now turn the pan on medium heat to melt the sugar while stirring the pan. Mama says melted sugar is super hot, so it can really hurt if you touch it. Also, it turns sticky. It's like a... what is it? Is it candle? It's like candle wax. If you get a bit on you, it sticks on you.
I'm low-key considering watching the anime Hello World but have been on the fence about it.
Wait a second.
I don't really know much about it.
Hello World. Hello World. Hello World anime. I feel like I've heard of this. Nope, never mind, I haven't heard of this. Okay. No, I thought I had watched an anime called Hello World and it was absolutely shit, but I have not seen this. So why not give it a gander? Hey, you give it a gander and you tell me how it goes. Just do the 3-episode rule. It looks so pretty though. Oh my gosh. Well, tell me how it goes though. And also, hello Fourth. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully having a good one. It's like nerfed napalm. Yes, yeah. I mean, he's definitely not wrong. I'll stay over here. I can't believe something as tasty as sugar can be so dangerous. The sugar should start to melt at around 5 minutes. This might be different for this stove though. Once it melts, stir even more. You want to melt all the sugar and coat all the hazelnut pieces with it. To make them into little candies, little lollies. So Mama usually keeps it on the stove for another 3 minutes or so for all the sugar to melt. Okay, I'll keep stirring. Be careful, okay? I'll be fine. Oh, did you burn yourself? Nope, just surprised it melted as fast as it did. Don't scare me like that. I think it's done though. Okay, take it off the heat. Hurry. Oh my god, the sounds. But Sweeves, I've never watched an anime. Also, I would have ruined that lifetime streak. You've never watched an anime? Oh my god, Fourth, what? What? I don't believe you. No. Your first anime needs to be something special. It needs to, like, be something not too weird, but just weird enough to make you kind of interested and make you question why you're watching it. And it shouldn't scare you off. I would consult your local anime professional on what anime is right for you to start off with. I've never watched Dragon Ball, One Piece, Attack on Titan, Avatar, or any Pokemon. My brother in Christ. Also, hope you're doing well and having a great day. I'm doing pretty good, and you're doing okay. Oh, that is okay to hear them. I will DM me if you want recommendation. Or you can just ask in the Discord. I nominate Sweevee as 4th local anime expert. What? You check my anime list. See if anything interests you. Rio is an acceptable substitute. Like a sub teacher. Then you just dump everything out again, this time onto the parchment paper. I'll pour it into a thin layer, since I assume you don't want big clusters that'll be tough to break up later. They'll stick together at least a little bit. And again, it's really hot, so definitely don't touch it. But once it's cool, you can chop them up on a cutting board. Oh, look at that! Stealth as well. Stealth, yes, definitely. I can vouch for stealth. I have a friend who's well versed in anime and had a recommendation. One of them was My Hero Academia, but then he quickly moved. I mean, I feel like if you're going to introduce an anime to someone, it should be something that is 1, good, obviously, 2, complete, and completely good. And I think My Hero Academia fails in that aspect, where it kind of goes downhill after like the 100th season or so. So Yeah, I think you kind of want something that is nice, tied up in a bow. Like Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. That's a cop-out though, because everyone says that. Don't try to break them up with your hands though. Sugar can be as sharp as glass. Another cruel betrayal by the world's most delicious substance. Okay, it's all chopped up now. Do you have a jar or airtight container? That'll keep them crunchy while we make other things. Otherwise the sugar will get sticky after a while. Say, why is that?
Why are you looking in my direction?
Because you're the smartest guy here.
Because sugar has a hygroscopic properties, which means it attracts the water molecules in the air. The water molecules would then disrupt the crystal structure of the hardened sugar you just made. You heated up the sugar to about 150 degrees Celsius, also referred to the hard crack stage. In this stage, the sugar is hard and brittle.
Ends crunchy.
But as the hardened sugar continues to pull moisture from the air and thus disrupting its crystal structure, it would lose all of its brittleness. Water is able to do this because it is a polar molecule, which means that it has two different charged regions. The oxygen atom holds a particularly negative charge, while the two hydrogen atoms hold a partially positive charge. This polarity gives water the ability to attract other polar molecules, and not only that, the pair of hydrogen bonds in the water molecules also.
This goes on for a bit, for another 5 minutes. I'm learning words! I'll just go put these in a jar with some silica gel packets.
Silica gel is a form of silicon dioxide, which is extremely porous with a large surface area that facilitates moisture absorption and retention. It has the ability to absorb 40% of its own weight in water and is used as a commercial dissonant. In our case, it would be able to absorb the moisture in small enclosures and spaces, like a sealed jar.
Good to know. He really enjoyed that. Oh my god. He's like, oh, why do I have to be the one to answer all the questions? But as soon as he gets the chance, he's just like, prototype giving Senku Ishigami. He is! He's literally... Speaking of which, go watch Dr. Stone. It's a great anime. Sweevee, do you agree that Frieren isn't a good first anime? I would say I recommend Frieren, but since it is incomplete, that kind of shuts it off a little bit. But I mean, if you're okay with watching something incomplete, yeah, since there's no season 2, I can't grasp whether or not if it goes bad. Like in Psychopass. Psychopass is great. It has like 3 or 4 seasons, but you can just watch season 1 and that's it. It's its own little story, and then it goes downhill from there. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend Frieren as a first anime. Yeah, see, I'm a bit hesitant. Yeah. So if you do, he did show me some stuff from Attack on Titan, so I could never start with that. I mean, you could start with Attack on Titan, why not? I have a friend who is well-versed in anime, and, oh, sorry, I already read that, my bad. Yeah. Even when it's, finished, what? No spoilers, no spoilers. Oh, I keep pressing enter to, like, interact with stuff. We're making the syrup next. Oh, the syrup is simple to make. Well, I think it's scary, because we're melting sugar again. I'll stay over here, away from the stove. You can help me cut the butter at least. We'll need 2 tablespoons of
30 grams.
Cut it into small pieces with a butter knife. Butter knife is safe for little old me. On my side, we'll need a cup of brown sugar,
208 grams.
which goes into the saucepan along with half a cup of water.
120 grams.
Mix together with a small whisk, then heat over medium heat while constantly stirring. Oh, don't forget to add the maple syrup. 2 tablespoons, right?
40 grams.
Say, why do we have to cook this syrup to melt it when maple syrup always stays a liquid?
You're looking at me again. Maple syrup contains invert sugars, which are structurally different from table sugars. Invert sugars have better moisture retention properties that do not readily crystallize. It is atypical to add invert sugar to syrups made with regular sugar in order to prevent the mixture from recrystallizing, which would lead to a grainy texture. I normally just use honey or corn syrup for that, then it won't taste as good. It wouldn't know the difference regardless. I wouldn't know the difference regardless.
Oh, right, you can't eat.
Anyways, once the syrup boils, switch the heat down to medium-low and simmer for about 2 minutes while stirring. Nico, can you pass me the butter? I cut it into little cubes like Mama does. Ah, God, I'm dying. God.
I mean, he showed me some late season spoiler stuff. Oh, so give it a few years so you can, like, forget it. It's literally a slide from Dr. Stone. I know. Oh, I love it so much. God damn. I'm trying to sorry, I'm in my background. In my head, I'm just trying to think of anime recommendations. I recently sent some suggestions to a friend, so I can copy and paste that in the Discord if you'd like.
Nice. It can be any shape. The pieces just need to be small enough to melt quickly once added to the syrup. Stirring it helps it melt faster. Correct? Then we just take it off the heat and leave it in the pan to cool down to eating temperature. Careful not to touch it though.
And there you go. That's a good old syrup. You know what I need to do? I need to learn to make sauces because I... Oh, this is a storage room.
So it's cold, so you shouldn't go in.
What, can I leave? Oh, one sec. I got a gingerbread delivery from my father. Oh my god. He is mutated into a chocolatey mass, which I'm not opposed to. I do like chocolate.
We need to make pancakes still.
Oh yes, we do. Oh, I didn't realize that the birthday song is playing.
Now we're finally ready to make pancake batter. The main event. Yep, it's a 3 mixing bowl recipe. 1 bowl for dry ingredients, 1 bowl for wet ingredients, and 1 bowl just for the egg white. That's how you really know it's special, huh? Because of all the dishes you'll have to clean afterwards.
Oh, see, this is why I love baking muffins in an air fryer. I know, oh wow, it's awful, some people might say, but it is convenient. Get the silicone muffin cup things, just pour the mixture in after you've mixed it, and then put it into the bins, I guess you call them, and then 15 minutes, 160, 180 degrees C, there you go. Done. I mean, it's a wee bit crispy sometimes on the edges, but it's okay. Mate, they have a bake function. A lot of air fryers have a bake function. Start with learning how to make a roast. I feel like it's the most versatile option. Roast? I do not know what a roast is. It's the most labor love. It's not a labor of love without the labor, as Mama always says. It looks like we'll also need a sifter and whisk. More things to clean later. And a pan. Don't forget the pan. Because otherwise, it would just be a cake. Actually, it would just be raw. We don't need to use the stove until the end, so I can help out way more this time. Oh, here we go. It's like playing Cookie Mama. The first bowl is the egg white bowl. It needs to be super clean. No oil or it'll ruin everything. I like to wipe down the bowl with some lemon juice, just to be sure. Wait, you can do that? Does that not ruin anything? I didn't realize. Did you just give me a sauce suggestions in Discord? Ooh, oh my. They're called the five mother sauces. Thank you. What's the sauce? Sorry, that was dumb. I'll give it a closer look afterwards. Thank you. Then you want to take an egg and separate out the egg whites.
You can't mix any egg yolk into the egg white because the egg yolks have oil in it. Say,
Because egg white is a pure protein, protein molecules tend to link to each other when partially denatured through mechanical force, such as whisking. The whisking process would also induce a lot of air into the mixture, causing the protein mesh to become foam. Oil molecules would disrupt that mesh structurally, causing the foam to collapse.
Wait, technically he wouldn't breathe as a robot. Beep instead?
That's what you were gonna ask. How did you know? Oh, right, sorry, back to the eggs. I like to suck out the egg yolk with a water bottle, but that can sometimes break the egg yolks.
Wait, what? How do you...
How do you do that? Suck the egg yolk out with a water bottle?
I honestly cannot think of the process of that.
I can also dig it out with my hands, but then my hands would get slimy. I guess you could, like, squeeze the water bottle and let it up, perhaps? Or I just use a separator.
I surprisingly don't have a separator in my arsenal of kitchen utensils, surprisingly.
It's a handy because you don't need to use your hands. Okay, now we put the yolk in a second bowl, the green one. We can leave the egg white alone for now. I hope it doesn't get lonely. It won't because it's just an egg. Half an egg.
Oh, was Nico always this... I think I remember Nico being this, like, it's like a little silly Billy. But in the actual game, it's very... There's a lot of depresso espresso scenes. So, oh, I hope I don't see Nico get sad here, because it breaks my heart.
Alright, then we take the bowl with the egg yolk and mix it with half a cup of buttermilk. I love buttermilk so much. It's delicious. Which is very tasty. Oh,
Nico!
112 grams. You'll want 3 tablespoons of regular milk to go in that too. 45 grams. Mix it all together and leave that alone too. You can put it next to the first bowl so that it doesn't get lonely.
If I ever make this, I'm following this to a T. And it makes me think, I could just follow the game and cook while at the same time. This is an easy EXE file that I can just put onto like my laptop or something. This is so instead of using the PDF that you can get with the game, I'll just follow the game directly.
It won't get lonely, it's just milk. Okay, now we want to take the sifter and put half a cup of flour, 60 grams. Oh, but then I've got to take a tablespoon of flour out.
8 grams.
Well, huh?
Leaving you with 52 grams of flour.
Right. Then add the tablespoons of cornstarch,
Also 8 grams.
then after that add 2 tablespoons of hazelnut flour.
Hazelnut flour? I'm learning so many new things today.
The best part.
14 grams.
Then 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, the other best part, 26 grams. Then 1 teaspoon of baking powder,
Which does not taste great on its own. It would not, but it helps.
5 grams.
then finally a pinch of salt.
I was surprised at how important salt is just for everyday stuff. Sorry. I'm bringing up Dr. Stone again. So you mentioned Dr. Stone once, and I'm just like, oh, okay, the game did. And I'm like, ah! They make salt. It's cool.
Less than 1 gram.
Don't add too much or the pancakes will be salty. Might still taste good though. Don't even joke like that. I wasn't joking. There are salty pancakes out there too, you know. I like to make mine with shredded vegetables such as... I will pretend not to hear you while I sift this flour. Oh, the bigger pieces of hazelnuts and some of the brown sugar might not go through the sifter. But that's okay though. Just add it to the flour mix after everything else is sifted through. Then you mix it by hand one last time before adding it into the buttermilk mixture. And we put it all together. You want to pour in the flour mixture slowly, then mix it with a spatula, real gentle. That's called folding.
Oh my god, I suck at folding so much. When I was making cookies last night, I can do kneading. Kneading's easy because you're using your palm and stuff. But whenever I had to like make a cake or something, folding, I understand folding means is to aerate the mixture. But I just I feel like I'm not doing it properly and it just stays a gooey mass.
Where you mix the dry and wet ingredients together in a sort of cutting motion with a spatula. If you overmix, the pancakes will get tough. Though, I don't...
Because it develops the gluten in the flour! Gluten is a mixture of proteins found in wheat flour, which is created when the flour in mixture with water and further developed into an elastic network of elastic polymers.
Thanks. Gluten is great for making bread, but not so great if you want to make something softer, like pancakes. Some people are also really allergic to gluten, so I got to clean the kitchen really well for customers with allergies.
My friend has gluten allergies, and we had pizza last night, and they had their own little gluten pizza. I did not realize Domino's sells these tiny little pieces. Like, I think they got medium, and then large, which I'm used to, but then the small pizzas are legitimately small. They're like 30 centimeters. Yeah, no, probably a bit more than that actually, but they're so cute. I wonder how much they cost though, because that would be perfect for a single person wanting a meal. I mean, I don't think you'd want to pay for the delivery of that as well. Yeah. It's like how when you Uber Eats something and you want to make sure, like, usually other people are with you because it makes it cheaper. the delivery, I mean. So, I feel bad for them because they can't have these pancakes. Maybe they can use gluten-free flour. It might not be the exact same, but maybe. Okay, now we can leave the batter alone for about 20 minutes.
This gives the baking powder time to activate and will also hydrate the flour.
Rest well, batter. And now we just wait. So guys, how you going?
We're waiting 15 to 20 minutes for it to settle. We're not actually going to wait that long, but... Also, I think I shall place Kangi down now. There we go. Thank you for making me hug my kangaroo.
We only need to wait a few more minutes for the batter to be ready. We should work on the egg whites now.
Fuck's sake, Okay, I'm hugging the kangaroo. You thought. See, I shouldn't have said anything. I should have just put the kangaroo down softly and not said a word.
Okay, this part is really hard. You gotta take your whisker and whisk the egg whites a lot until it turns all white. It takes Mama forever to do this.
An electric whisk will make it a lot easier.
That's a thing?
Yeah? What is this sorcery?
Electricity.
That's handy.
That's why it's called a hand mixer.
Stupid. That's not actually why it's called that.
A couple drops of lemon juice in the egg whites will also help. Wait, why does adding lemon to the egg whites help?
I recently got this book called Salts, Fats, and Acids, and it kind of goes over the reasons why certain ingredients are added to stuff. Yeah, I really need to read that. I bought it was like $60. Books are so expensive here. It's ridiculous. When I went to the bookstore, they were just like, this is like the most popular cookbook we have. And so that made me confident that it's good. I've sifted through the pages, and it looks very pretty. I looked at the pretty pictures and graphs, but I need to actually sit down and read it properly. It also has recipes in there as well. I'd recommend. I mean, I guess I can't recommend yet because I haven't read it. It looks great though.
The acid from the lemons interacts with the proteins.
The acids from the lemons interact with the proteins in the eggs as they cook, so that while they coagulate faster, they don't coagulate as tightly, giving the eggs a more velvety mouthfeel.
Mouthfeel. I love the words mouthfeel. This sounds majestic. But thank you, Smarter. You could totally be talking me out of your ass, but I'll choose to believe you. Thank you.
I always wondered why that is.
Oh my god, I shouldn't have said anything. That's because the acid helps stabilize the protein foam. A slightly lower pH would keep the denatured proteins relatively loose, preventing them from folding back up. This allows the structure to be able to incorporate more air bubbles, creating more stable foam. Traditionally, the acid mostly commonly used for meringue in cream of tartar.
Oh, I love tartar sauce. It's great in potato salad. We normally just use it for seafood. Especially fish. I like fish. And before you say cats like fish, I can assure you that's just a coincidence. But maybe that's why they named a famous cat after tartar sauce?
Tartar sauce is something completely unrelated. The name tartar in cream of tartar comes from potassium bitartrate, a potassium salt of tartaric acid, which potassium is a funny word. But it has a bad word in the middle, and I don't think I'm allowed to say that. Oh shoot, you're right. Pot... bleepium? Pronounced potium. Potium? That sounds like potty. Let's stop talking about potassium.
Okay.
Shut up.
Potty. Oh my god. I'm talking out of America's ass. I love it how I asked, you answered, and then Proto was like, let me just come in here and let you guys know how this works. The egg's at soft peak right now. Do I keep going? Mama usually whisks it until you can turn the bowl upside down, without anything falling out, of course, because that would just make a huge mess. Stiff peak it is then. Half minute of electric mixer sounds later. And it's ready now. So fast. Such is the power of technology. Does Nico really not have a stand mixer? I see that gif.
Actually.
Proto be like, yeah. Okay, now we put the foam in the batter and do the folding thing. Oh my god, there's too much folding. I'm not gonna be able to do this. I will do this. And I will send pictures on Twitter, Discord, and everything. I'll do it at some point, maybe not this week. Actually, no, maybe this week. We'll see how I go. But we have to pour the egg foam into the batter, not the other way around. Otherwise, it might mess up its consistency. Consistency? I knew that. Oh, and you have to use this batter right away, or it'll go flat over time. Okay, I got to heat up the stove then. Oh gosh, my stove takes literally forever to heat up. I know everyone's stove is different, but oh my god, this is why I'm using an air fryer for everything, because it just takes so long to preheat the oven. Again, I don't know why I keep bringing up how I made cookies last night, but I made cookies last night, and it took what felt like 20 minutes for it to heat up, given it's heating up a bigger space. But yeah, I wish I could make cookies in the air fryer. Why can't I? I could just get a baking sheet of paper and put it in. But it's kind of small though. But I got 2 baskets. I could... Has anyone done that? You'll send them on Blue Sky? Surprisingly, you say that, Smarter. I do have a Blue Sky account. Go follow me there. I don't have a link prepared or anything, but I have it. I don't really know the other steps because it's a stove. Okay. But I haven't made it into a thing yet. I mean, those are my socials. Okay, I'll take over then. Oh, right. We don't have the regular griddle right now. It was damaged in the fire. I'll just have to make these in the pan. That's what Mama does. She uses a really heavy black pan for this. I think it's called a cat's iron pan? Huh. A cast iron pan? That's the one. Silly me. We are not cats. Oh, and she adds a ton of butter to it. We only have stainless steel pans right now, so butter would definitely help it not stick to the pan.
What is this Twitter website? I've never heard of it.
Well, it's this thing with a blue bird, and you tweet and retweet. I refuse to call it by its other name. Though that might just make it's very smooth looking pancakes. Butter tends to make it look more bubbly. But it'll taste great. I'd eat a stick of butter by itself if I could. Well, we probably don't need that much butter for this batch. It lost the burb. I specifically have, I made a little shortcut on my iPhone that, uses the blue bird icon just because I refuse to use the icon change. I just hate it so much. I know, that's very petty of me, but otherwise it gets lost in like all the other apps because black background and then the icon being white, it's become quite popular, like with threads as well on Instagram. That's black background, white logo. Since I usually make pancakes on a big non-stick griddle, it might be a little rusty doing it the old-fashioned way. Excuse me, sorry. I need to breathe. I just burped and breathed in at the same time. You're welcome for that. Sorry, I apologize. Unlike this pan, which doesn't rust because it's made of steel, I'll start heating up the pan on medium heat with some butter. I also use a big non-stick griddle. I don't know the word griddle. What is griddle? Griddle. Griddle? What is this? Oh! What? Is this not just a barbecue? But like, it's smaller. Oh, this looks super convenient. Oh, I've seen these before, but I didn't know they were called a griddle. So it's like a... I feel like it's the air fryer version of a barbecue. So it's more convenient, small form factor. I mean, from the images I see, they can be big, but they can also be quite conveniently sized. Holy crap, I want a griddle now. Damn. All right. A griddle was the original air fryer. Yeah. I mean, griddle, yeah. I know they're an old technology. Air fryers are the griddle or convection ovens. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, sorry. What's that? About 4 or 5 out of 9 of a standard stove. Give it maybe a couple of minutes and then add a drop of water to the pan. If it sizzles, that means the pan is hot enough. Scary. Then you lower the heat down a notch to turn around to 3, and how much batter does your mum usually use? Let's see, about 1/3 of a cup?
Conversion data for pancake batter not found in database.
Well, enough batter to make the pancakes about 4 inches across. So we'll end up with about 5 or 6 pancakes. Where's my conversion? I want my conversion! But they'll be harder to flip. I mean, that's okay. If there's no risk, there's no reward. 1 stick per pancake. Yeah, I think so. Like, you do it just one at a time, so they're as big as possible, because the bigger the pancakes, the better. Let's wait about 5 minutes or so for that to cook. Then you can slide a spatula under it. Excuse me. Then you can slide a spatula under it. If it feels solid enough to lift without collapsing, it's ready to flip. I find with like the bigger pancakes, like the middle gets like, or one of the edges or whatever gets cooked a bit too much, and then when I'm trying to flip, it's like, oh crap, it's gotten stuck. Probably because I haven't used enough butter. That's probably the case. 1 stick of butter in the pan per pancake. 1 entire stick of butter? Well, I mean, maybe that's my issue. Like I said, I'm not using enough butter, but still. Barely any color. I expected this. The first pancake is always ugly. Cook it for 4 more minutes on the other side and flip it and... done? Same on the other side too, I guess. The pan isn't hot enough yet. That's okay. The Messiah shall accept the ugly pancake as sacrifice. Now to make the rest. Holy crap, that is actually a lot of butter. Don't forget to add more butter between each pancake. Oh, sorry. Don't forget to add butter between each pancake. Cooked it in a deep dish pan. Oh, imagine that. Oh, sorry, I'm tabbing in and out of the game, my bad. I'll crank the heat up a notch to 4 this time. Maybe this will help it brown better. I don't want to turn it up too high because it might burn. Nothing's sadder than a burnt pancake. I would much prefer the pancake to be rawer than more burnt. Every stove is different though, so these definitely aren't hard numbers. Oh, this pancake turned out nicer. But the pan is too hot now, so if I add more butter now, then it'll explode. Again, making cookies last night. I learned my lesson from a week prior where I accidentally exploded the butter in the microwave because I needed it to be melted. It turns out 40 seconds melting the butter is just a bit too much. And I heard a loud bang and the entire, it was a mess. I had to clean that up. It took a long time. And then I thought I learnt my lesson. And last night I put butter into the microwave. Bam! Again. It was a smaller bang, but still. One day I'll learn my lesson. Brother, no! Sweevee, no! While we're tapping in and out, Matter, aren't you doing display capture? I am doing display capture. Yeah, that's why I'm quite surprised that it is kind of glitching out. I guess because I have multiple monitors, maybe, that it's glitching out. Nevertheless. But the pan is too hot now, so if I add more, the butter will explode. Scary.
Because butter is an emulsion of fat and water, both which do not mix with each other. The explosions are caused by the water rapidly turning into steam under high temperature pressures.
Yep, and that's why you don't put out a grease fire with water. You're not wrong. I thought Sweevee was an expert in OBS. I am, kind of, yes. I know how OBS works pretty well. I need to change my Discord information to I know OBS pretty decently. That's literally what it says at the moment. I'm gonna put... There we go. Smiley, can you stop outing me with my own quotes? God damn it. I'm hugging the kangaroo again. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna go on BRB for a second. I need to take off my jacket. It's getting too hot in here now. That jacket is so goddamn comfy, but like, if it's just too hot, damn. It's an hour in. Do an ad break. I will in like 5 minutes. I'll lower the heat back to 30 for now. I guess we can just adjust the heat as we cook the rest. And done. The pancakes! Are we just about ready to put everything together? Yup, let me do it. Okay, so we stack the pancakes and add a square of butter to it like this. And then, where's the syrup? It's over here on the stove. Back it in the danger zone. It was starting to congeal, so I was just warming it back up. Caramel syrup tends to solidify after a while, especially in our case since it's not a true caramel, so it would get gritty as it cools. Oh god, I can hear Protobot in the background. Nothing a few minutes in the stove can't fix though. But you have to stir it its entire time or it might burn. Yuck. Oh, okay, then we pour the warm, not burnt, syrup over the top and sprinkle the candy hazelnuts on top of that. And done! Oh, it's beautiful. Dear God. And a huge stick of butter. Oh, we even have its stats. Brown sugar to the max, love to the max, friendship or to the max. Okay, they're not complete to the max, but the pure love is there. And not much protein or fats, but sugar. I mean, it's a good amount. I would call it, maybe not S tier, A tier. But in the top tier, A tier. Oh, that's what I want! It's the Nico plush! So flippin' cute! Now, normally I would eat the whole thing myself, but you guys work so hard on this. So we should all share.
I cannot eat.
Oh, right.
Okay, well then more for me. I'll just eat the extra pancakes that didn't fit the stack. But that's the sad one. Sad, lonely, undecorated. Never mind. Oh, it's beautiful. Professional at work.
Are you winning, son? I am. We've made pancakes.
You want to eat the rest of this at the table?
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah. Alright, then let's take our break from the kitchen.
Also, welcome in, Daddy. Hopefully you're having a good one. Oh my god. Ah, this is so cute. Okay, so I guess I need to pick this up.
The fruit of our labor.
It's not actually fruit. I mean, Nico, I know it's not actually fruit. I feel so bad for Protobot, though. Protobot can't eat the pancakes. Everyone's here! Oh no! I completely forgot we were open early today. How long have you guys been waiting? 56 minutes and 49 seconds.
Oh, I just got here.
Oh wait, what voice did I give you?
Yeah. I just got...
Maybe just like a little kid.
I just got here. Hi, Nico. Hi, Alula. Hi, Lamplighter Man.
I have a name.
What you guys doing in the kitchen? I was teaching Ling how to make pancakes. But doesn't Ling already know how to make pancakes?
Not these special ones that my mama makes.
And thank you for sharing that with me. I learned a lot today.
And that changes based on your playtime, FYI. Wait, it does? Oh my god, we have been playing for like about that time. Wait, can I speedrun this game?
So the master has become the student.
I mean, mostly about molecules, but
I can see why you like these so much. It's a very involved recipe.
almost more like a cake than a pancake.
What? That's so cool. Me next time, I get to go next.
Oh, you want that? My voice sounds so annoying when I do that voice. I need to do less in there and make it a little bit easier to listen to. Sorry. Oh, you want to learn to make these pancakes too? Have a wonderful stream. You're adorable. No, you! Reverse Uno! More vocal fry. No, less vocal fry on that. Thank you so much, Bob Scout. I appreciate it. Have a lovely luck.
Oh, you want to learn to make these pancakes too?
You might be a little too young. Even an older kid like Nico is scared of some parts.
Hey, I wasn't scared. It was just self-defense. Like Kung Fu?
Huh?
Were you the karate chopping all the pots and pans because you were scared?
What?
No, because I would.
Do you mean like self-preservation?
Yeah, like that. I don't know that word.
I just don't want to be near hot stuff, especially not around sugar lava.
Exactly.
Nico was just being responsible.
Can you eat the lava?
Absolutely do not eat the lava. And the responsible thing for me is to not let Alula anywhere near a stove. Well, teach you how to make these pancakes when you're a little or a lot older, okay?
No, I'm going to teach you how to make my favorite food. It does not have lava.
Oh? In that case, for sure. Pam Scubdard? Hilarious. Welcome, welcome. Dang, Sweevee. I'm sorry for you. Nico doesn't want to be around you. Oh god! Yeah! Cause you're hot stuff. Guess it's open house. No, sorry. Smooth, smooth. Guess it's open house day in the kitchen. Oh, hello. Oh my god, everyone's here. Oh, they're all following behind me. Oh. Okay, well, before we continue, we're going to go on our little 3-minute ad break. So I will be right back in a bit. And yeah, get out, eat the lava, eat the lava. We're not eating lava, we're doing BRB, okay? I don't know how to pause this game. Is it tab? Is it escape? I don't know. It's okay. Okay, I'll see you soon. Hello, welcome back. Good to talk. Alright. Well, oh, no, stopped it. Also, look how fluffy my ponytail is today. Oh my gosh. I've been experimenting with, this it's not hairspray, but volumizing stuff, and you put it in while your hair's wet. So have a shower, put it in, dry it, and then it adds lots of like fluffiness to it, and I like it. I think I told you in the last stream that I ran out of this texturizing spray that I was specifically using, and then I went to the hairdresser that I got it from, and I said, hey, do you have any of this texturizing spray? And it almost acts like hairspray, but it's not. And it is nowhere to be found. I can find it online, but it's like $15 more, and that doesn't include delivery. So I'm like, and so I'm trying to find different like products, and sea salt stuff seems to, a lot of people use that, but I don't like the end result, so we'll see. Anyways, sorry.
Let's see. Do you got any bread?
Sure, it's just pre-sliced, not the loaves you guys normally have.
That's even better. You don't have to cut it. Okay. You gotta cook the bread on a pan over hot coals. We have a toaster. That's even better. Now you get some yogurt and mix in some salt and seasons.
Seasons? Like spring and summer?
Of course not, silly.
Winter it is then.
That's not what I mean, and you know it.
I'm assuming you want sea moss salt? We got a shipment from Glen a while ago. We also have garlic salt, which tastes similar, but a lot stronger.
Give me the garlics. We don't get this much back at home. Okay, mix the salt with the yogurt and then spread this on the bread with a spoon. Then I like to rip up some fish into little pieces and put it on top.
Smoked fish, not alive.
Do you got any?
I mean, we have smoked salmon. Will that work? Oh, that actually looks delicious. I was a bit like hesitant now, but damn.
My favorites. Then I like to put some seeds on the top of the fish to make it crunchy.
Will these artisanal toasted sesame seeds work? I'll take it. Ta-da! I think that looks great. Oh god, looks good. Now we have pancakes with lots of stuff, and then we have to make up the protein with the bread and the salmon and stuff. Beautiful. Bagel logs. Sesame seed for inferior. I feel like there's some shade being thrown over here. So, oh, you want to make something too? I was actually gonna order my regular jug of coffee, but breakfast won't hurt. Look at you, eating food. Cover your eyes, kids, or your parents might get mad. Step 1, toast slice of bread. Step 2, cover it with butter, room temperature. Step C, sprinkle instant coffee and sugar to taste. Oh my god! And done. It tastes okay. And that's breakfast. For lunch, I normally mix the instant coffee into 3-minute noodles. That cup kind. You don't need to add the sugar. Or, if I'm really in a rush, I just pour a scoop of coffee into a bag of uncooked. I think you should leave the kitchen. Oh, that's so sad! Motherfucker said jug of coffee! Wait, did I say jug of coffee? Happy birthday to Sweevee. It's not my birthday. It's OneShot's birthday. It's 10th anniversary. Also, hello, Ori. Welcome. Hey, please go give Ori a follow, because Ori's great and a lovely person. So, shoo, get out of here. Oh, my bad. I should probably start the coffee machines. Do you want any, Nico? No thanks. Coffee is for grown-ups. I heard it's really bitter, and that is why you have a mocha, which is hot chocolate coffee. It's great. I love it. Only if you drink it black. You might like it if you
in a decaf hazelnut cappuccino.
Or a mocha latte. Yeah, or a mocha latte. That would work as well. I only understood one of those words.
I like it black.
So you drink black coffee? Oh my...
That was so much fun. Too bad we didn't get to karate choppity pants though.
Please do not do that. Whose birthday is it? Blue, I swear to Christ. It's OneShot's birthday. It's Sweevee's. Don't you hear the music? The birthday music is for OneShot. Their 10th anniversary. They're so old. Oh my gosh. And I'm so proud of them. I wonder if there's any like secret hidden things. Oh, look at my little tippy tappies. Aww.
Ice is a natural occurring, inorganic solid with a definite composition in a crystal structure. The definition of a mineral. When minerals are compacted, those are rocks. So ice is a monomineralic rocks. Now water is the liquid form of ice.
Yes.
Lava or magma is the liquid form of rock.
Yes.
Henceforth, water is lava. We do drink lava. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I mean, it's a good argument. I'll take. Whoa! There are so many people here. Oh my god.
Alula, have you been here this whole time? Don't go running off like that. Sheesh. Sorry, I got hungry.
Oh, here we go. We're gonna have to change so many voices. Okay.
Foraging food is so easy in the city though. The nice guy at the cafe feeds me for free because I'm very cute and also a baby. Just a baby.
Also, welcome, Blue Ice. And I didn't say welcome. Hello, welcome. I'm really doing well.
I can't argue with that. And he gave me the and he gives this guy here free food because he doesn't take care of himself despite being a grown-up and his house is probably really messy.
Hey.
Just saying.
Whoa, what's with all the decorations? Is it someone's birthday?
Did you just notice?
Oh my, god, accents.
Well, I guess you could call it a birthday. It's the 10-year anniversary.
Anniversary of what? Someone's wedding or?
I don't think anyone here is married. It's the anniversary of the original.
Oh right, you went around for that.
That's okay, neither was I.
Oh god,
I was.
at the so hard switching. I think. Okay, I'm just gonna do some regular voices.
Happy birthday to you. I hope that your birthday is full of love, laughter and is blessed with your deepest desires.
Thank you, Blue.
What are anniversaries but grim reminders that we are inching another year closer to our inevitable demise? I wasn't around either.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
I'm just here for emotional support.
Thanks.
Yeah, a lot of us got here pretty late, didn't we? Especially me.
Yeah, you really lost me there. Though it was 10 years ago. You think I can remember that far back?
He doesn't.
But I'm not gonna pass up an excuse to party.
Hey.
Hey. Anyways, where's all the booze?
What a crowd!
Yeah, I'll say. It looks like a lot of cooking to do, huh? Also, thank you, Riash. It's not my birthday! God damn it. I shouldn't have said anything. Thank you, Riash. It's fuck's sake. Alright, I'll help. Look at all the emotes. Oh, fucking hell. It's not my birthday. We can make more pancakes. Pancakes? Thank you so much for the 10 tier 1 subs. That's ridiculous. Thank you so much, Riash. I appreciate it. It's in celebration of the 10-year OneShot anniversary, despite me only knowing the game for a year. But happy OneShot, everyone! Make all your hazelnut pancakes be true. Blame Smarter. I blame Smarter for everything, so it's okay. It's by default. It's fine. Thank you so much for just giving it to Blue Eyes Fourth, Natty, Bomb Scout, Red Pro, Fabusul, Powerful Bull, Mert, Ori, and Willow Wispy. Holy crap! I'm sure they would greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Count me in if you know I'm always up for some breakfast for dinner. George, it's 8 in the morning. We're having breakfast for breakfast. Let me guess, you pulled an all-nighter on those manuscripts again? You know it, babe. Breakfast for dinner is just breakfast. For lunch, because we already ate. Pancakes, that makes me nostalgic. We haven't seen them in a long time, have we? Yeah. What are you two whispering about? Just reminiscing. Nico. These must be important to you. Of course. This is my mama's special recipe. Is this a one-shot mod? No, it's official. It's an official special one-shot episode made by the devs. Spoilers for Solstice, that as well. And I'll hug the kangaroo. Yo, thanks. Thank you again. Gosh, I appreciate it so much. Thank you. What? Why is there no warning? Should there be a warning? I just assumed people had played. I'm sorry, I shouldn't assume people had played the game. I should have put it in the title, my bad. They're my favorite thing to eat ever. Oh, how wonderful.
You don't want to know how long these took to make, though. I was there.
But that time is not wasted if you spent it on something you care about. It's true. These pancakes turned out really good because we spent a lot of time on them.
I am the very model of a modern Major General live
go
information
download it,
vegetable,
Red.
animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England, and I quote the fights historical from Marathon to Waterloo. In order categorical I am very well
is that
acquainted,
that
too,
author
with
you were
matters
talking about?
mathematical. I understand
That
equations,
you
both
wanted
the
me to
simple and
read?
quadratical about binomial theorem. I am teeming with a lot to news with many
yes,
cheerful
yes, I get it,
facts
Smarter.
about the
I
square
understand.
of the hypotenuse.
Yes, okay, cool. They won't make you sick unless you eat 100 of them.
5,500 grams.
This is not Edgar Allan Poe. Okay.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Eating 100 pancakes? If they're as good as you say, we just might. Collectively.
I can eat 100 pancakes by myself. I can't eat 100 pancakes by myself. I see you put that link in the Discord chat. I love that creator so much. Her animations are so pretty.
That's quite a talk. Speaking of whom, Lamp Man.
I have a name.
You're not gonna bail on us again, are ya?
I was just gonna go back to work, but I guess everyone is staying, so it'd be super awkward if I left now. Yeah, sure, I'll stay.
I could go for second breakfast. I'm a growing baby bird and my body demands nutrients. Nutrients? But it's mostly just sugar. It's a party. Who cares?
Sugar is a nutrient, technically.
That means we get to eat as much as we want.
That's the spirit.
Spirit? There are no spirits here. Under his breath, I'm talking about booze.
Magpie, we just said it's an 8 in the morning.
What? I'm not getting much. Just a shot.
Just one shot. Hey! I don't think that is the right kind of establishment for booze.
One shots?
Kip's right. We just have breakfast foods here mostly. Like the hundreds of pancakes coming up, or however many orders we get.
That's Gilbert and Sullivan. Legolas Lembas, 1 bite is enough to fill a stomach of a grown man. Mary, how many did you eat, Pippin? 4. Oh, wait, that's from Lord of the Rings, is it not? Wait, never mind, it's Windows only. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, don't worry, we'll be turning this into a VOD if you ever want to watch it later. I know it's not the same though as exploring yourself, but Ripperoni Macaroni. Actually, wait a second. What computer do you have? You have I'm assuming a Mac, right? What's stopping you from downloading a Windows virtual machine? Yeah, okay. Just set up a Windows virtual machine on your Mac and then download the game through that virtual machine and play the game. Well, would that work? Surely that would. Storage space. It wouldn't take up much room. What, like Windows on a virtual machine takes up 8 gigabytes or less, and then the game takes up 4 gigabytes. So you're playing with, I don't know, 15 around. Depends, give or take. Yeah, give it a shot, maybe. Oh, OneShot! Oh, hey! Sorry, that was so dumb. Anyways. Like the 100 of pancakes coming up, or however many orders we get. Let's not keep everyone waiting. By the way, I'm not talking about partitioning your system. Sorry, I really want you to be able to play the game, that's all. You don't have to, it's good, just suggest. Okay, I'll go back to work. Oh wait, no. What's this? Okay, I'll go back to work then. See you in a bit. Hey, I said I want to help. Don't stop without me. OneShot. The 10th anniversary. Thank you for playing. Thank you all for your support in the last 10 years. Credit goes to programming, Jiraka Chiza, Tadala, Sheepa Fate, and all other art, Night Margin. Writing, Night Margin, music, Night Margin, Jiraka Chiza, Pancake Recipe, Night Margin. OneShot original concept, Night Margin, Eliza Velasquez, and Jiraka Chiza, Nico Plush, available on Fangamer. Fuck it, I want to get it. I'm getting it. Anniversary merch, Moth Parfait, BigCartel.com. Yeah, they're doing a bunch of merch as well. Oh, anniversary merch, I think, on that website. So yeah, if you want to give that a gander, by all means, go ahead. And we'll see you next time. Thank you, OneShot, for being such a good game. It's beautiful. Oh, and then it closed. Okay. No, turn off the... No! Alright, turns out I didn't need the display capture, so it was A-okay. You just get to see my... That's it. I think we'll end it there, because I don't really want to play anything else. Yeah, there you go. That was OneShot, the Pancake episode. If you want to buy OneShot on Steam, you could do so. I would highly recommend the game. It is fantastic. If you can play it on your system, it's so flippin' good. God, I love it. Anyways, let's go raid someone. It's just check Steam. Oh, it's the Flash anniversary. Oh, so when he said like the original one, he means the Flash one. I think Mello is playing Dungeons and Dragons. Giffer is playing a horror game. Miss Peachy Keen is playing Overwatch. So many lovely people. But I can only say hi to Fourth. Yeah, because they're doing art. Yeah. You know what? That one BRB, but it's okay. They'll be back. Anyways, thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. It's been an absolute pleasure. We'll be continuing to play 100 times Resist on Friday, so if you'd like to join me for that, by means, go ahead. Fourth page. There we go. Anyhow, thank you all for joining me. I hope you all enjoyed this little special episode of OneShots, the Pancake episode. You can use this raid message. There's a sub one and a non-sub one. Oh, wait, stop. Wait. That's my line smarter. Anyways, give Fourth all the love in the world. They're a lovely person. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. As I always say, don't die, eat your grains, and... Oh wait, I'll see you next time. I messed it up. Goodbye. Bye.